In the ancient lands of Israel, a fierce battle was brewing. The Israelites and the Philistines had set up camps on opposing hills, with a vast valley lying between them. Every morning and evening for 40 days, a shadow loomed over the valley. It was Goliath, the Philistine giant, towering over 9 feet tall, clad in bronze armor that glinted menacingly in the sunlight. Goliath's voice thundered across the valley, challenging the Israelites to send a warrior to fight him. His challenge was met with silence and fear. The Israelites trembled, paralyzed by the sight of the giant and his taunting words. One day, a young shepherd named David arrived at the battlefield. He was there to bring food to his brothers, who were soldiers in the Israelite army. As David approached, he heard Goliath's challenge and saw the fear in the eyes of his fellow Israelites. David, though young and unassuming, was filled with a courage that came from his unwavering faith in God. He couldn't believe that this giant was allowed to defy the armies of the living God. With a heart full of determination, David volunteered to fight Goliath. King Saul, doubtful but desperate, tried to dissuade David. But David recounted his past victories over lions and bears while protecting his sheep, confident that the same God who saved him then would deliver him now. Saul, moved by David's faith, allowed him to face the giant, offering his own armor. But David declined, choosing instead his familiar shepherd's staff, a sling, and 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream. As David stepped into the valley, the contrast between the two combatants was stark. Goliath with his towering frame and gleaming armor, and David, a mere boy with a sling and stones. The Philistine giant laughed, mocking the sight before him, but David's eyes burned with determination. David spoke, his voice steady and strong, proclaiming his faith in the Lord. With a swift, practiced motion, he placed a stone in his sling and hurled it at Goliath. Time seemed to slow as the stone flew through the air, finding its mark with deadly precision. The stone struck Goliath squarely on the forehead, and the giant fell to the ground with a thunderous crash. Silence swept across the battlefield. The Philistines stood in shock, their mighty champion defeated by a shepherd boy. Seizing the moment, the Israelite army surged forward, their courage rekindled by David's victory. The Philistines fled in terror, pursued by the triumphant Israelites. David's victory over Goliath was more than just a physical triumph. It was a powerful testament to the strength of faith and the courage it can inspire. David, the shepherd boy, would go on to become one of Israel's greatest kings. But his journey began with this single act of bravery and trust in God. As we reflect on this timeless story, let it remind us that no matter the giants we face in life, with faith, courage, and determination, we too can overcome them. Thank you for joining us today. If you found inspiration in this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting tales from the Bible. Until next time, may you find the strength to face your giants.